Hello everyone, Purvish Pat here, or just Pat. So today we're checking out a video from new friend shape, Mr. Frazzle68. He's reached out and let me know that he made a video, and I'm so excited to check it out. Always cool to check out folks that I haven't seen before. Very excited. And again, I do apologize for my throat. Still coming from a bit of an illness. It's annoying, and I do apologize. However, as always, the original video and channel will be in the description down below. We're going to do one watch through, see what we can see, and then a second watch through where I will discuss what I noticed the first time around, and if there's anything I missed, hopefully I'll pick it up the second. That out of the way, let's get started.
We were shaking, hands in pockets, afraid to say our names out loud. Every door felt double bolted, every hope got talked down by our doubt. But we kept tracing little sparks on the margins of our fear. Every scar we tried to hide started pulling us here. We are braver than before. Every wound became a war cry. Every tear a way to see through the dark into the daylight. We are louder than the silence. Hearts like fists we're lifting high. All the struggles made us stronger, gave us courage just to fight for what feels right. They kept saying, stay in line, softly folding all our edges in. But the cracks let in a sunrise. Now the trembling's turning into grit. So we speak for who we were, all the times we almost gave in. Every no we had to swallow comes out now as I believe in this. We are braver than before. Every wound became a war cry. Every tear a way to see through the dark into the daylight. We are louder than the silence. Hearts like fists we're lifting high. All the struggles made us stronger, gave us courage just to fight for what feels right. If my voice starts shaking, I will speak it anyway. If the ground feels fragile, I will stand there, I will stay. Every time they tell us we don't need another dream, we'll remember how it felt to be broken and still believe. We are braver than before. Every wound became a war cry. Every tear a way to see through the dark into the daylight. We are louder than the silence. Hearts like fists we're lifting high. All the struggles made us stronger, gave us courage just to fight for what feels right.
that was really really well done. We're definitely gonna want to do the second time watch through because I wouldn't want to focus on the lyrics. There's a lot of folks here that I did not recognize. Some folks I did see, um, but it was really really well done. Let's go back here and I want to see because me. I guess I don't have to worry about that. Okay. There's a quote at the beginning that I want to pause and read. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Dedicated to the AI community. And again, I do apologize for my voice. Never forget what brought you here and never let them tell you that your creativity has no worth. You bring joy and have talent. Keep the flame alive. You are braver than before. Frazzle 68. That's actually that I really do feel that. And for me, before I really had a big issue keeping myself to myself. I didn't reach out. I didn't how do you say it? I was never really open with folks. I'm still struggling with that, but now I get to be able to, as I say, celebrate cool people doing cool things. And it's just nothing but fun for me. Seeing cool people do cool things and be able to say, hey, look at this awesome person. They're doing cool things. Be able to celebrate that creativity of others. It's nice. Okay. So starting off, we have Mr. Kivax, and of course, man of the hour, Mr. Frazzle 68, and coming in is Mr. Kivax's wife. I really do like her design. I know their son. I believe his name is Todd. Hopefully, I get that right. I love that his son has like a mix of the styles. Like he has the tail, but has the cosmicness at the tip of the tail, whereas his wife has it more throughout the entire tail. It's very very cool. Very cool design. And of course, we have Mr. Hawk's Inferno. Just look at this dude. That's just a cool looking dude. I do like this. I love this theme that goes up the entire video. That folks come in, they greet each other, and then just look at the camera. And it's not. And it's to me, I don't take it to be like, look how cool we are. I think it's way more to say is like, say, you are part of the community too. They're observing you as well. You are part of us, even if you may not feel that way. I've said before to someone else that sometimes I still feel like I'm a tolerated visitor sometimes, even though I should know that that's necessarily not true. I still feel sometimes that I'm more of a tolerated visitor. Like I'm a visitor that hasn't ordered stayed as welcome yet.
Shaking, hands in pockets, afraid to say our names out loud. Every door felt double bolted.
Like this line coming up. Every door felt double bolted. Like you feel like you're. I don't know. It's a sense of not feeling worthy or deserving of being part, or that it's again. I will never speak for others. I can only speak for myself. But sometimes for me, it feels that I'm part of a community that's striving to do something really really cool, with creativity and just supporting each other. That I feel that sometimes I feel like I'm the handicap, and it's it's a childish and stupid way to look at it, but that's just how I feel sometimes. Given the gulf of the work that others are doing, that there's so many great creators that we have, and the best part about it is that they are welcoming and they want folks to keep um, striving and improving. And in a way, it's a more of in a weird way, kind of be like a bit of a friendly commentary. It's like, I made this. Like, oh, you can do that? Let me try doing something like that, but my way, my style. Like this, the saying goes, every story's been told, but it hasn't been told by you. Your uniqueness will give it its own spin, its own taste. But for me, it's always a concern that given the golf, it's like it will never match up, which is a very, again, childish and stupid way to look at it, because no one starts at the finish line. And it's a really is a marathon, not a sprint. And we'll get there eventually. So here I do not recognize the gentleman in the white coat who looks absolutely awesome. But of course, on the left we have Mr. Del Demon, and on the far right we have Mr. Jaded Fett. I'm so sorry about my voice.
Every hope got talked down by our doubt, but we kept tracing little sparks on the mark.
I do like that by hard doubt that and that's the thing that really is unfortunate, is that no one knows, really truly no one knows you better than you. And that means that no one knows your weak points better than you. And your self-doubt doesn't have to hit you with a haymaker. Just knows how to hit you with a needle, because it'll strike right at the nerve it needs to have any hope for the future kind of start crumbling. Like, I've had days where I'm at work and I'm like thinking, hey, this is a fun little image prompt I want to work on. And then I think to myself, like, that little self-doubt says, someone might be annoyed that you did this. And then it's like that, just that little bit says, like, starts starts eating away. And it is annoying. Again, with these folks here, I'm so sorry I don't remember names. The two gentlemen, I do not recognize in the center, though. I gotta say, though, we do see Mr. Rain Tenaris later. I've said it before. I'm gonna say it in the future. I'm gonna say it now. We need more cowboys. Cowboys are absolutely kick awesome. We need more cowboys, and I'm glad to see two here. The gentleman on the right, I know him. I believe his name starts with an M, and I'm so sorry, because he is, I believe is Mark Mank, I think is. I'm so sorry, because he's a really cool guy, and he does when I post my silly little prompts on Twitter, he'll have he'll use his gen of my prompt, and it's always so cool to see. I'm really sorry, I can't really remember your name. Very cool folks.
Margins of our fear, every scar we tried to hide started pulling us here. We are braver than before. Everyone
Hang on, we'll go back to that line real quick.
here, we tried to hide margins of our fear, every scar we tried to hide.
That line, every scar we try to hide. As I mentioned before, I had a big issue with keeping myself to myself, to the point that I became really detrimental. Two really amazing videos. Mr. Not Mr. Highlanders, from the dark, or Bill Spark. Yeah, from the dark, and Mr. Two Credits alone. Those two videos really, they gutted me. And when I did my reacts to them, I could not. It really kind of cracked open that and forced me to be more honest, how I really start seeing myself, and it's not in a good way. In fact, even on from the dark, it was from the dark. I even, on the comment I posted, I said that I was contemplating not even posting the video, because I was worried and scared that people would think less of me because I did crack open and show that vulnerability. I was worried that people would see me as being fake, being less of me, because I try to be as positive as I can. I try to celebrate folks, doing cool things, but I am an emotional person. I can't help that. And I do not see myself in a positive light. And things like that really do force me to be honest. Even though I do like everyone. I do celebrate the cool folks. I just have to be honest, and I was worried about that. And folks were kind of said like, this, no, that's not going to happen. So the video was still up, and I've been getting better over time, slowly but surely. Again, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Started pulling us here. We are braver than before. Every wound became a war cry. Every tear away to see.
Sorry, go back real quick here. So again, I do not recognize the two gentlemen on the right. Both look really cool, absolutely really cool. You have Mr. Iron Duck there. I did see one of his videos. I watched Miss Fatosh react to it, and it was really cool. It was, I forgot the name of the character, but it was about Crow, and it was a very very cool video. Very very emotional lore video.
Way to see through the dark into the daylight. We are louder than the silence.
I like that line. We are louder than the silence. Very very cool line. Again, now you have I know two of them. We have on the far right we have Miss Eclipse. We have Miss Fatosh. And this gentleman here, I do not recognize, but he looks very cool. We first saw him because with the shades, my first thought was one of our favorite bartenders, Mr. Ked Jason, but I know that's not him because Mr. Ked is a brunette. He has brown hair. Very cool fella, looking fella with that vest.
Hearts like fists we're lifting high.
And there's this little goober. Just a little guy. Just so cute, look at that green tail.
All the struggles made us stronger, gave us courage just to fight.
Okay, so I do like all the struggles made us stronger. I know there was another video that I saw recently that mentioned like the old wounds became jewels in my crown. Very cool line, and it kind of reminds me again. This is from I don't know where did you said it, but it was I first heard from Mr. Mike Rowe, and it was scars are like tattoos, but better stories. Like each of our scars makes us stronger because it's a lesson to be learned or a victory that was won. You always take something from those lessons, and you always strive forward to be better, to grow. So of course here we have on the far right we have Mr. Sealson. We have Miss Lady Wasabi, I believe, and I believe Miss Lady Wasabi because I really, if I'm wrong, I am so sorry. I say that with conviction. I could be so wrong, because I know Miss Lady Wasabi usually has like cat ears, so I could be dead wrong. And I'm really sorry now. I'm thinking about it, I'm probably dead wrong. And this little goober here, see the little guy.
For what feels right, they kept saying,
Mr. Null FM.
stay in line, softly folding all our edges in, but the cracks let in a sunrise.
Mr. Null FM. We have Mr. Cross Legend and Mr. Hex. All three awesome fellas. Mr. Null FM is just one of the wizards of AI. Just absolute. He's someone that you truly can tell that he takes that craft seriously. He is genuinely passionate about that craft, and you love to see it. And Mr. Hex, I love his he's someone that I do look kind of admire for his visual prompts, because I typically try to go for something more. I don't really have a style when I prompt. I actually go for a wholesome, silly, or sometimes I get something that might be a bit more emotional, you know? Like for example, I had one a while back. It was a guardian, carrying a child with a lantern in the rain. Like it was very like atmospheric. But typically I go for something that's either silly or cozy. That's what I like to aim for, silly or cozy. But really try to aim for something that's wholesome. Mr. Hex, he really has a truly artistic mind, because his prompts are very atmospheric and very just. I mean, I look at them and go, I look at just the breadth of the prompts and just look at the results and I go, Wow, this is brilliant. Makes me feel bad about my prompts, but then I realize, no, I'm doing my way, that how I like doing them, and they come out to my satisfaction how I do them. And this is his style, and he is just crushing it.
Now the trembling's turning into grit. So we speak for who we were. All the times we almost gave in. Every no we had to swallow.
So I'm not 100% certain. Again, um, so on the far right we have Mr. Teddy Grizz. I could be dead wrong, and most likely am. But the fellow in the suit, the dapper fellow in the suit, he kind of looks, but not. I know, I don't think it is. Because I would say it kind of reminds me a bit of Mr. Rhino Rock, but most likely not. I think Mr. Rhino Rock one has black hair and usually keeps it down. And the bear, my first thought was Mr. Sorry about that, Mr. Tav Tavernicle, but I believe he's French, and this appears to be a Scottish bear. So I'm not even gonna. I am terribly sorry, as always.
Hollow comes out now as I believe in this. We are braver than before. Every wound became a war cry. Every tear away.
Like that. Everyone became a war cry. So more folks here. We have Miss JJ. I don't recognize her in the center. She looks really, really cool. I love the I love the effects on her that shadow. I don't think that affects like from the brim of her cap. I think that's actually part of like her face feature. Like an effect. And then her eyes are just very, very, very they just kind of draw you in, just intense. And of course you have Mr. Harble here, a great crystal turtle, or tortoise rather.
To see through the dark into the daylight. We are louder than the silence.
Again, louder than it sounds. That is a cool line. So we have Mr. Big Papa Pedro here. I do not really know the gentleman on the far right, and this gentleman, I guess center. I don't know who he is, but holy that is an entrance. That was an entrance. Very cool.
Hearts like fists we're lifting high. All the struggles made us stronger, gave us courage just to fight.
Gave us courage. It is cool that the community can really help us out with again, going back to the support. And a lot of times it's just seeing other folks trying and can say, maybe I can try that too. And then you try, and then it's like, hey, this didn't quite work out quite as well as you may have liked, but you learned a thing or two and give you an idea for something else. And then it just snowballs and you just get better and better and better. You have more and more fun. And eventually other folks see you and they start wanting to take part as well. There's always room at the campfire. I don't know these two on the right here. This gentleman looks absolutely awesome with that cool cape. She looks really, really cool. The horns and the armor. The armor looks really, really nice. I really like the style of the armor. And of course, you have Mr. Rain Tenaris. I mentioned him before. Another awesome fella. Absolutely awesome fella.
For what feels right, if my voice starts shaking, I will speak it anyway. If the ground feels fragile, I will stand there. I will stay every time they.
If my voice starts shaking, and that's not because I'm just because I'm coming off of some sickness, but yeah. So we have Miss Morgan here. Miss, I believe it's Miss Just Made, and I'm so sorry. I know her name on the right because I did a react to a video from Mr. CJ Penguin recently, and she was part of it along with Mr. Astronomical, and I believe Mr. Grumpy Whiskers as well. And I really wish I knew what her name was because, again, I should know. I'm really so sorry, but she looks really cool. She had a really cool sword in that video. Just saying.
Tell us we don't felt to be broken and still believe we are braver than before.
And go back real quick. But,
We'll remember we don't need a day every time they tell us we don't need another dream. We'll remember how it felt to be broken and still believe we are braver than before.
that every time we're told that we don't need another dream, it kind of reminds me of this. I know it's a bit of a cliche, that annoying family member that when you have a goal or whatever plan you want to do, they say you can't do it, you're not going to succeed. Why bother? And it's disheartening. And you either have two choices of either just ignoring them and pressing forward and trying, or giving up. And if you pursue and try, and if you fail, they're like, "I told you you weren't going to succeed." And but if you haven't succeed, they'll flip it and say, "See, you only succeeded because I motivated you. Everyone else was blowing smoke up your butt, but me, I was the one keeping it real. I was motivating by you prove me wrong. You try to prove me wrong. It's like, no, you didn't believe in me. Now you're just trying to, you know, just trying to save face." But yeah, anytime they told you that we don't need another dream, that it kind of chips away at you, and it's good to have a reminder that we need more dreams. Like I said, if even if every story's been told, you still haven't told the story. So we need your story for us. It is selfish for me to say that, yes, I want your story to be in it to so I can celebrate it, but we need your stories. And of course, again, we have Mr. Null FM. Super looking cool here. I want to say Mr. Gojerzard, I believe. I don't recognize the gentleman here in the white coat, but he looks really cool too.
Became a war cry, every tear a way to see through the dark into the daylight. We are.
So here I do not recognize again the gentleman's on the left, but of course we have the always awesome Miss Vesper here, looking cool as always.
Louder than the silence. Hearts like
I'm not gonna lie, I laughed, and I know that I don't know if that was Mr. Frazzle's intention, but it cracked me up to see that cool bird, Mr. Ohio Birdman in a kimono with the kitsy mask. It's just, but completely respect and love that the cool shades remained. You must have the cool shades. And of course, I have Mr. Highlander here. I mentioned that his video absolutely gutted me because I'm an emotional wreck.
this we're lifting high. All the struggle.
And unfortunately, I do not know this lady on the side. It looks really cool. I like the I want to say dragon, but really cool.
Made us stronger, gave us courage just to fight for what feels right.
Yeah, courage to fight for what feels right. It's always important. At least I feel that it's always important to have that goal and pursue it, as long as whatever your foundational like values are and morals are, as long as you stay true to that. You know, a lot of times the folks, they feel they need to change and shift to accommodate the situation, but your core moral values, it is your foundation. You know, stay true to what you believe, and you will find your way. Here I could be dead wrong, but I believe because the one on the far right, she looks a bit like Miss Dawn Halo, but Miss Dawn Halo wears a black dress and her wings are pure white, so that's dead wrong. Next to her we have Mr. Susuma, an absolutely awesome fella, dapper as all get out. And then we have Mr. Moses, Mr. Frickin' Moses. I'm sorry, I love his name. Another awesome fella. Awesome fella. This has been an amazing song. But in all sincerity, thank you, Mr. Frazzle, for this video. I loved it. I love seeing my little silly gooberness just being happy to be there, which really kind of sums me up. I'm just happy to be here. Absolutely awesome. But with all that out of the way, again, apologies for my throat. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. All right. Bye.